Thank you very much for watching my channel, The Fisherman's Friend. If you haven't managed to subscribe, I'd really appreciate if you do so, and like, share and comment. Some people have written in asking me to explain a bit more about the pieces rather than it appearing on the text on the screen. So this is the first one that I've composed where I'm doing this. And this is inspired by a couple of things. First of all, a friend of mine, Karen. And then also my thoughts went to a story in the Bible of David playing the harp to calm down the king when he's got a mare on. And so this piece, called With Quiet Confidence, is also called The Harp of David, or David's Harp. And basically it starts off quite quietly with an introduction and so on, and it's sort of moving around and you don't know quite where it's going, and there are lots of pauses, lots of time signature changes as well within the piece throughout. But as the piece goes on, it starts to gain a rhythm. I'm looking at it now. It starts to gain a rhythm of triplets and so on going on, and then a really quiet piece comes in. Again, the tempo has changed, it's slowed down, and it really represents the fact that my friend Karen, and I think David, when he was playing the harp, was able to calm people down. He's able to speak with authority, yet have a quiet calm inner nature and confidence about themselves. And so that's really who it's dedicated to, are people like that, because then towards about 2/3 into the piece, it suddenly is jerking around everywhere with you know, staccato notes up and down, and it's also using the extreme upper end of the keyboard of the piano range. But these staccato notes are coming in to represent that the situation or the people around are perhaps busy, they're sometimes angry, they're sometimes rushing around and frustrated with themselves. And there's one bit you can hear, as the left hand is coming about in staccatos, the right hand is then accenting. It's got accidentals and then accenting an upper note, ba-down, 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 like that. And the left hand is running around, so there are some people who go, oh, what, sort of thing. And other people go, oh, for goodness sake, let's get it done, let's get it done. And then that stops and ends, and suddenly the calmness of others around them and other people strikes the balance between that fury and that anger, and it calms the whole situation down. It ends with some quiet runs, and then it ends with not quite a glissando, but sort of up the piano, and then one solitary note to end, bringing it all to a conclusion. But the idea is, and I'm using the pedal a lot as well in this, apart from that middle bit where it's all staccato, to emulate the harp. Let's say David used a harp. They never had electronic keyboards then, back in David's time and King Solomon. But it's emulating the harp of running up and down gently, and slightly syncopated rhythms at times within the piece. But the tempo changes, the time signatures change, and there's a bit of rubato as well within it. And I think that this is really inspired by several composers. I'm looking at scores and I'm becoming inspired, and this one really is sort of Liszt, Chopin, Scarabin, that sort of gentleness, if you like, and sweetness, but then it's sort of the intensity. I love the Russian composers, but and Bartok and so on, the dissonance of those composers is also within it when it gets to that staccato bit. So I hope you enjoy this piece of music with the images that I've got with it, and I hope you enjoy it, and I look forward to seeing you soon. And please comment, share, like, subscribe. Thank you very much. Live long and prosper. May the force be with you. Cheers.